video. And today you and I are going to be taking a look at 20 of the most terrifying kids toys ever invented. They're gory, they're scary, they're creepy, and they're just all around bad news. Before we get started, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Demonic teddy bear. This kid's toy looks like something straight out of the fiery pits of hell. From far away, it looks like just any other fluffy cute bear. It'd be perfect for kids, right? Well, maybe not. Up close, it looks more like a demon than a friendly toy. With its bright red eyes, sharp teeth, and blood-hungry look, this is definitely not something I'd give to my kids. I feel like it wants to steal my soul.
I feel like it wants to steal my soul. Oh my god, that teddy bear looks like something out of a nightmare. How the hell is its whole face just teeth on teeth on teeth? That is terrifying. How dare they take something so cute and so cuddly and make it so scary?
Facebank. This has to be one of the weirdest creations I've ever seen. It's like something out of a super freaky bad dream. It's terrifying. The Facebank was a talking money box that opened its mouth when kids went to put coins in it. All sounds fun, right? Yeah, until things took an absolutely terrifying turn. Parents started rushing kids to the hospital because the toy apparently tried to bite their fingers off. It's not clear what caused this to happen, but a lot of people are convinced the toys are possessed. Yeah.
I don't really think the toy's possessed. Honestly, it's tempting to stick your finger in there, so I'm sure some kids stuck their fingers in there and said that it tried to bite them, but it didn't really try to bite them. They just stuck their fingers in there because they were curious, and I would probably stick my finger in there too, honestly. Not really creepy, very weird. I don't really get it. Like, it's kind of useless.
Laugh a lot, doll. This is terrifying. Who thought this was safe to give to kids? This doll was meant to be fun and happy, but honestly, it just looks like she's possessed by evil demons. This laugh-a-lot doll started to terrify kids when she started cackling in the middle of the night in complete darkness. Parents and kids said the laughs were like she was an evil spirit about to kill them. Many parents ended up burning the dolls out of fear they were satanic. Isn't that crazy?
Making a doll that laughs hysterically is just a terrible idea. It's just such a creepy thing for a doll to do. Like, I get the point, it would be fun for kids, but it's really not fun, dude. It's so freaking weird. They went wrong in so many ways with this doll.
Cannibal Cabbage Patch doll. This kid's toy literally likes to eat kids' fingers. And I wish that was a joke, but it's not. This guy is terrifying to even look at. It'd give anyone nightmares. This doll was fun in the beginning. You could feed this doll carrots and fries. It had a mechanical jaw which meant it could chomp down on the food. But then things took a gruesome turn. It started chomping down on kids' fingers. It even bit one completely off. That's scarier than some horror movies.
That does not seem like a safe toy to give to a kid. So yeah, it's freaking terrifying because it eats kids' fingers. What are kids gonna do when they see that? They're gonna stick their fingers right in there. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea.
Teddy Ruxpin. This family favorite toy quickly became one of the most cursed and evil dolls in the entire world. It was actually the best-selling toy of 1985 and 86. You're probably asking, what went wrong? He looks like such an adorable, fluffy little guy. But things changed quickly. Kids around the world started sharing horrifying stories about Teddy. Some believed that it had cursed their families, killed people, or was possessed by the ghost of a dead child. That is one scary kid's toy.
Okay, I don't care what anyone says, this bear is freaking adorable. He is so freaking cute. How could he do anything wrong? I mean, I get that he's like possessed and like terrifying, but he's so freaking cute.
Cherubs. I dare you to look at these dolls and tell me they're not horrifying looking. These are like something I would only picture in my worst nightmares. These dolls look like they have risen from the dead to take revenge on the living. That doesn't sound like a great kid's toy, to be honest. These cherubs were quickly taken off the market once kids started to suffer from extreme panic and lack of sleep over their appearance. Good riddance.
Who thought these dolls would be cute or fun for kids? It's clearly so freaking terrifying to look at. Definitely a no-no for me. I do not want to deal with these dolls. I never want to see them. I never want to talk about them. I never want to look at them again because they look freaking scary, dude. They look possessed. Why would I want a doll that looks possessed?
Hugo. This has got to be one of the ugliest and scariest dolls I've ever seen. This doesn't look like something I'd ever buy for my kids. He looks like a crazy scientist. Hugo was known as the doll with 1,000 faces. You were meant to be able to dress him up as anybody wanted. but kids started reporting some spooky things happening. He would change his own disguise and apparently move his eyes to watch you. Yikes!
His eyes literally look painted on, so I don't know how he would ever move his eyes. It's literally physically impossible for him to move his eyes. That's not really adding up for me. I'm sure Hugo is a nice guy. I'm sure he is a very nice doll, and he is just widely misunderstood.
Clyde the clown. This toy is so scary I can't believe my eyes. A man owned a toy clown, but started to notice things getting weird after he bought it. Plates smashed in the middle of the night, doors opened on their own, and he heard voices. To find out what was going on, he filmed the clown. What the video shows is terrifying. You can see the clown come to life and start to smile like a demon at the camera. I'd put him right in the trash if I was him.
Wait, no, that's actually not funny. How the hell is the doll moving? Why is it moving in front of the camera? It makes no sense. Why is this not like national news? The fact that he's like angry and breaks plates just makes it even more terrifying because he's like an aggressive ghost. He's not no Casper the friendly ghost, okay? This one is a mean ghost.
Crossbows. This kid's toy has some absolutely deadly, terrifying consequences. Who thought it was a good idea to make a kid's version of a crossbow? They're vicious war weapons. This Chinese toy caused several deaths and severe injury when it was released. The toy had tiny spears that could be propelled in the air. They traveled so far and fast they could injure someone at 60 feet. One child died after it stabbed him in the heart while at school.
Oh my god, okay, that's really dark. That's not even scary, that's sad. I really hope no one is using these toys anymore.
Skinny bones. This is something I would never buy. Just look at him. How freaky is that toy? Can we not just stick to fluffy bears and fun Barbies from now on? Not these ghost-like demonic creatures. This creepy doll looks like a corpse. Or worse, he looks like a murder victim that had his head cut off. Honestly, toy designers are getting super weird.
Why the hell are they even making these toys?
Jack in the Box. This one's not something you want to watch if you get spooked easily. Turn away now if you do. This Jack in the Box isn't like the others. There's a spooky, deadly twist to it. When kids start winding it up, the haunting voice of a young girl can be heard singing along. That alone is super creepy. I definitely would not want to hear that in the dark. But what happens next is something that'll really shock you.
I never liked Jack in the Boxes because I don't like how they surprise you. Like the whole scare factor of it popping out is just too much stress for me. I can't handle waiting for that box to open and for that Jack to just pop out. Too stressful, can't do it.
A moving kids doll. This is beyond insane. I don't think I've ever seen any home footage this terrifying. These young girls and their brother are playing the cup game. It all looks fun until you notice the doll behind them. Little do they know they have caught the attention of this toy who somehow freakishly moves to watch them. I have no explanation for this. Maybe it's time for an exorcism, guys.
Oh my god, how did that doll just sit up by itself? Unless someone tied a string to pull it up, that is definitely a freaking ghost.
Little Miss No-Name dolls. This is a horrible idea for a kid's toy. It's terrifying. I mean, who came up with this? I'll be seeing this horrible sight in my nightmares for years to come. These dolls were meant to be orphans that kids could look after and care for, but their appearance started to terrify kids all over the world. They look like they could feast off your soul at night and drag you straight into the pits of hell.
Oh my god, that's like the worst idea for a doll ever. Why would you want your kid to look at a sad, crying doll all the time? Bad idea all around, but it's kind of like cool to look at. Like it would be like a cool prop or design or something. Definitely not for kids though.
The Annie doll. This doll is one of the most evil and possessed toys in history. It comes from the movie film Annabelle. That is definitely one of the most terrifying movies ever made. In the movie, a man buys a doll for his wife as a gift, but little does he know, the doll is actually possessed by a demon. It causes spooky things to start happening in the house, including some really gruesome murders. Legends say whoever owns this doll is doomed to suffer the same tortured fate. Keep it away from me.
Okay, we all know about the Annabelle doll. I know everything about it. I even have a replica of the doll at home. This doll is definitely like the most evil. And I really do believe that it's possessed. Like I genuinely believe there's something in that doll that is so evil. Some really dark energy in there, you guys. It's really scary.
This killer clown doll. This one's gonna give me nightmares for the rest of my life. Look away now if you can. This doll looks like the killer clowns that have been known to chase cars and try to kill people in the dark. It has a demonic grin that really creeps me out. Spooky. Who wants to give this to their kids? It even arrived in a box covered in someone's blood. That can't be a good sign. I might call my mommy. I feel scared.
I remember seeing a clown doll exactly like that at the Prime Capital House last year. These dolls are terrifying. They look so freaking evil. And some of them even have a voice box and they make terrifying sounds.
Furbies. This toy always freaked me out. It just looks like it was planning something evil. People used to love Furbies. That was until kids started noticing something truly evil in the toys at night. When everyone was asleep, the Furby would let out a loud, evil villain laugh. People were convinced the dolls were possessed by evil spirits. One child even said they saw their Furby holding a knife near their bed. That's not good.
How can a Furby hold a knife when they don't even have hands? Like, what are you holding the knife with? Anyway, I used to have a Furby. I love Furbies. I don't think Furbies are evil. Don't hate on Furbies. Furbies are amazing and they're so cute.
Or the bear with human teeth. This kid's toy is scary for a really gruesome reason. This bear given to children had crazy eyes, a crazy nose, but even crazier teeth. But then they made an absolutely terrifying discovery. The teeth actually belonged to a human, and someone had sewed them onto the bear. The identity of the dead person who owned the teeth is still unknown. Spooky.
Honestly, that's not really scary. It's just kind of gross. Like, I don't want to be touching someone else's teeth. That's really gross. Keep it away from me.
Freddy Fazbear. This is no ordinary bear. Freddy's known to be one of the scariest toys in the world. It even terrifies adults of all ages because of its horrible appearance and demonic personality. This bear is said to be possessed by spirits of the dead who make you do evil things to hurt people. You better keep an eye on this doll if you have it in your house. You might just find things start to go bump in the night.
I've seen this bear so many times in my life. Honestly, I've seen it too many times that it doesn't even scare me anymore.
You jolly chimp. This toy has a look of pure evil in its red, bloody eyes. When I look at it, I honestly think it's gonna stab me. This monster is the last thing I'd want to give to my kid. This jolly monkey stares into space, smashing his cymbals together and baring his teeth as if he's about to attack. Whoever designed this kid's toy needs to think about a different job. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. Imagine turning on the lights and seeing this.
Ew, absolutely not. I hate this toy. I don't like the fact that it's a monkey with those little things that could clap in the night. I don't like its eyes. I don't like its teeth. I don't like anything about it. It's terrifying. And why the hell does it move on its own?
Huggy Wuggy. This is the scariest toy yet. It's the stuff of nightmares. I honestly want to cry when I see this guy. This giant blue demonic monster looks like it could kill about 4 people at once. The real Huggy Wuggy comes from a horror movie. It has long arms and legs that could crush a man and grows to 10 feet tall. This barbaric, bloodthirsty creature is said to feed only on human blood and bones. Its favorite way to kill kids is to hug them to death. I think you better run away next time you see this guy.
I've heard of Huggy Wuggy before and he sounds so scary. The fact that he gets rid of people by hugging them is so freaking weird. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. Comment down below which toy you found the scariest. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I love you guys so much and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.